Hello, I'm the Wire Nerd, and for this video I'm going to do something a little different to a tutorial or just a straight up code review. I'm going to have a look at this package which I've seen recently for A-Frame called A-Frame Room Component, and what I'm going to do is basically just try it out live and play around and see what I can make of it, basically in I don't know, a time frame, probably 50 minutes, maybe an hour, maybe less, maybe half an hour, depending on how I get on. So what does this A-frame room component do? So it's a component to quickly create rooms connected by doors. So an example here, let's have a look at this. So using the A-frame and this package, you should be able to create quickly rooms connected by doors. This has obviously got a lot of use cases. You can make like a virtual room, a virtual art gallery, a virtual so it's like a virtual little house basically. So I thought this looked pretty cool. I wanted to try it out, check it out, see how I can use it. Oh, there's actually terrain out here as well, it looks like. Huh, I didn't realise that. I thought this was just a skybox. Well, that's pretty cool. Actually, no, I think it is a skybox. Let me just check this. I think it's a skybox with a. Let's have a look. It just ends. Yeah, it's just like a contained in a. Anyway, that's just me. So yeah, this is a good, theoretically a good way to create. I don't know if there's any physics in this example, so I can just walk through the walls, but you could add that, I'm sure, with the A-frame physics packages. But anyway, I'm just going to try and do the basic stuff and see where I get with it. This is a package by somebody called, oh my god, it's Raven. So without further ado, I'm going to boot up WebStorm and see what I can make of it. I'm just going to do this in a HTML file, I think. Instead of, I've used React A-frame a little bit in the past, but I always get a bit mixed up with it sometimes, and it can be a bit more harder to figure out things sometimes because I'm still getting used to React A-frame. I'm not sure how well this plays with React A-frame as well, so I'll just do it in static HTML file, I guess. So I'll just boot up. It's just automatically finding for the last project I was working on, which is actually also an A-frame thing, but using React A-frame. Okay, should be able to see that okay now, hopefully. Okay, let's go new project. Probably just an empty project, I guess. Yeah. Give HTML5 boilerplate and go A-frame, call it A-frame rooms, create this window. This might add a bunch of stuff we don't need, but it'll do for, I think. So yeah, adds a bunch of folders for CSS, yada yada yada. So we've got an index HTML file, good. Okay. So where have we got? Just need to add in. First, we're going to need to add the actual package. So I'm just going to use a CDN for this example. And then let's just try plunking this as just the first try into the body of the index file. And let's just open this up, and then I'll just try and change this. If it works just straight away, obviously I've not really done anything, I've just copied and pasted, but I just want to see if it works first. I just need to Ah, there we go. Yes, it's worked. So that was obviously I've not written anything there. So let's just have a look at. That was so painless. It's a very nice start actually. So I haven't had to really screw around with too many things. They've got 2 rooms there. Nice. So let's actually have a look at how this functions, I guess. So that's quite usual to have a scene, which just defines it as a scene. And then we've got walls here, and some material colouring. Adding material, which is just quite. This is new though. Door hole, hole A. So door link. So it's almost like, I guess, linking. How you'd make a link with a href, I guess, in a sense. So let's. Let's just try deleting the 2 rooms and just creating one from scratch. Oh, wrong keyboard. So let's get this code here. Just move things around a bit. Okay, so I think we create a room with rw-room. Give it a position. Equals and then we're going to give it a. Let's try something a bit different. Try 10, 0. Oh. And 10. And then material equals, and just call it red for now. Okay. Ding ding, ding ding. So that's our first little bit of markup for creating a room. Now I think we have to create the walls. So let's just create one room first. I think I'll just copy and paste this because otherwise I'll just be here all day. So we're gonna do try 10, 10, 10, and finally 10. And then there's one at the bottom here which says it's all zeroed, which I guess is, I don't know what that represents actually. Anyway, that's something to do with the door, or the door's positioned in this example. Let's just see what that does. Let's just boot up this again, refresh. It doesn't work. Oh dear. Unless I've probably moved the position somewhere. Let's have a look. Probably something to do with the positioning. Cannot read property visible of known. Okay. Unknown shader schema. So look at the errors here. It's probably something to do with how to find the try. So whatever, that's pretty random. Yeah, there's a double quotes there, or single quotes within a double quote, which will work. Okay, what we got now? Unknown schema scares. For unknown shade to find. Material error again. So something it's probably done something really obvious here, I guess. You just try. Let me just copy. Copy exactly. Oh, color. I need to add color. Right. Okay. Oops. We have a color. Let's put red. Should accept just a non-hex value now. Okay, so it's notice there's no arrows. There we are, so it's over here, so just the positioning. So the room has been generated, so that's a good start. I just need to change the positions to something like try -4, -4, -4, maybe make this -2, like it does an example, -2, and then I want to make it, try and make it 10, 10, 10, 10, 10 again. There we go, so I've got a bigger room there now. No ceiling though. I've got a 4-sided room, which is quite nice. I just need to set a I'm not sure there's no floor. Let me just look at that. Where does it get set a floor? I wonder. So I can sort of tell what this is doing. I'm not sure why there's no door. In this example here, we've got a hole for the door, so let's just try and add in some of that in there. So let's do that, and then close wall. That shouldn't be self-closing. It isn't self-closing. Ah, not that bit. Just this bit. Save. See what that does. Oh shit. Parent node of no. Okay, yes, that'll be something to do with the linking, I guess. So I'll just comment that out for a second. I think that'll probably, so it won't run unless these things are connected, I guess. Yeah, that's so true. If you don't have the, looks like if you don't have the second linking room created, then it's going to crash. This is something worth noting, I guess. Like I said, this is going to be very much like just me exploring the package and seeing what it does. Okay, so let's just go ahead and create a second room then, I guess. And I'll just, no point really reinventing the wheel here. I'll just recreate the second room, make it positioned at minus. How have they done it on the example actually? So in the example they've done it -0, 0, -3. So if I do 0, 0, there it's -2, so I'll do, maybe this is all 10, so probably something like, I don't know, -11. Just intuitively that feels right, I guess. Okay. So I've got shift some of this out of the way. So okay. So if I do position, not sure what it's going to be in relation, but let's just try it out. So if I do position, I don't know, 15, 15, 15, 15, just where I have, let's see, got a door hole there. So where I've got, okay, so I've got a door hole here with, we uncomment this so it's commented back in. And then probably when that's already closed, good. So let's have a look at this, comment that out. Just copy all that here, so I'm just getting a bit lost. So that's the room on here. Dish. Make this something like 12, just make something random for now. 12, 12, minus 11, 12, 12, 12, 12. Make sure that's... let's just see what it does. Maybe don't make it red, otherwise it'll be confusing as well. Make it blue, because now we can tell which one's which. I think that's individually. Looks like you can individually colour walls as well, which is as you'd expect, but I'll just take that off because I just want the whole room to be blue basically at the minute. Save that. Ah, see, there's a door now. Good. And there's a bit of a mistake there. Oh, but look, that's actually pretty cool. I bet you could do some pretty interesting things with that actually, because you can just sort of make probably weird illusional stuff, illusional spaces, I suppose. Because I've obviously there's obviously an overlap somewhere where it shouldn't be, but that actually might be quite a cool little thing to play around with. But let's try and get it so that I'm also not sure why there's no floor at the minute. I don't know why that's the case. But let's have a little bit of a play, and then I'll probably wrap this up. I don't want to make it. This is just like a sort of first play with this package, really. It's nothing in depth, like I said. So let's try making it 10 instead of 12. Position 10. Maybe that overlaps, I don't know. 10. 10. 10. Because it seemed like it was just off by a bit. There we go. So let's see what that does. No, it's still off a bit. Still a bit of an overlap. So I'm not. So let's have a look. Let's have a think logically about this. Well, it still sort of does. Oh no, it doesn't really, because look, this is an invisible wall basically. So where's the door being defined here? The door position. Ah, maybe this will be this probably. Maybe I need to make this 3 something. It's the position of the door, I guess. I actually quite like that in some respects, but it's also not what I'm trying to do. So this is a okay. If I do this 0. Whoa, okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay. So that's position, what was it? It's probably the x-axis, I guess. I'm not sure off the top of my head. Try 5, something like that. I don't know. It should be half of the. Yeah. So that's the position on the players somewhat on the x-axis, I think. I just need to adapt some part of it, which is like. This is really. This could be potentially quite powerful. I think if you were to create like, I don't know, like some sort of 3D navigable space in VR. This is only taking me 50 minutes to get this basic thing sort of up and running. One thing I do want to figure out right now is just how to make the floor. I don't know where the plane, if it's like a plane or something you have to add. I'm not exactly sure why there is no floor. I've got that door hole. Door hole, door link, RW floor. Ah, okay. Maybe I need to add that. That's a material thing. Is there anything in this example with the floor? Because I'm sure the example has a floor. It's okay. What if I just do RW floor? don't know where I'm supposed to put it, probably here I guess, and then put material red. Material colour red. There we go, gives you a red floor. That's what I was missing then. So what, has it got a ceiling one as well, I guess? I don't want to make it red, I'll make it black probably. Just to distinguish a bit. It was a bit confusing mess. Black. What? Oh, I missed something there. Oh. Not in quotes. Oh, come on. Come on, I just changed it. There we go. It's got a black floor now. Good. You could probably add a texture there as well, I suppose. If I wanted to add a material. Oh, look at that! It's quite nice. You've even got some sort of light in there as well. This is pretty cool, actually. Obviously, I'm sort of. Right. Okay. So, if let's have a think. I don't want the rooms to be exactly the same size. That's true. I just need to offset this somehow, where the doors link. Where have they put the door in the example? I've got RW ceiling as well, which you can define. Cool. So just do that too. Material, blah blah blah. Just copy that, save time, and then put ceiling. Yep. Color, and I'll just make it a regular yellow. Yeah, so we got like a bit of a. Looks a bit more like a room now of some sort. Not particularly attractive one, but demonstrates the what's meant to be doing. It's like almost like being in a Mondrian painting, 3D. That might be a cool idea for a thing, actually. 3D Mondrian. I would assume you could probably do lots of things like that, actually, with this sort of thing. Okay. Now, what else might I want to do? Well, the main thing I've got to fix is this offset, obviously. Let me try that. I'm just obviously messing around now, just see what. Whoa, okay. I'll put -5. Seems to be right on top of me when I start now. I wonder if you could. It'd be interesting to see how you could sort of introduce some level of real. Oh shit. I wonder if you could do like sort of illusional things with this if you were cleverer than I at the present anyway. Okay. So got the links working. Let's just try. I'm gonna add the floor and the ceiling in here as well in this other room. So let's make this black and black. You can obviously add any hex value. I'm just doing this because it's just that I can't remember hex values off the top of my head, apart from the obvious ones that everyone knows. Okay, there's a bit of crossover, so it's creating that weird strobing effect there. Could definitely, this sort of thing could be very applicable to a Tron-like environment, I guess. Let's fix this. Maybe if I try the room positioning there. That seems a bit better, doesn't it? Yeah, that's it. It's because I had the -2 on there, so that's now I've done it. Yeah, I've connected 2 rooms. There, nicely. Look at that. Nice little bit of ding dosh. Ding dosh. This works. So I think because I had the -2, it was offsetting it weirdly. And then if I go outside of here, there should be. Oh yeah, you have to define an outside box. I think I was reading in the documentation earlier for. So I guess next up I should do that. Let's just say here's an outside box. Let me just read the documentation quickly and then I'll probably end this because I don't want it to be too long and rambling. I'm just trying this out, as I said. There's something here, a scene, blah, 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 blah. You can add outside true to the room. Okay, yeah. So I need to add outside true to a first room. So if I do that here, outside room. So we do that. Outside room. Outside equals true. Not that. Sorry, I'm on this thing because I've got my webcam plugged in. I have to use this terrible keyboard on the thing. Well, I mean, I love ThinkPads, but the keyboards aren't the best. They're very cramped. Anyway, that's just a moan. Position. It'll just be 0, 0, 0, I think. Then I'll have to scale it to quite big, I think. And then I'll just add these. Make it massive. Get rid of the door links because it doesn't need any at the minute. Ah, no. Again, sorry, I'm having keyboard issues again because it's just. There we go. And then make this like 50, 50, 50. So it should be big now. And make it something like obvious green colour or something. Then give it a floor and a ceiling of green. La la la, green. So it's like an outdoor area, I guess. I think that'll work. Then I don't know if I have to give these an outside group of outside true as well. I'm not sure. Give this a material. Oh, let's try that. I think there should be add a big room and an outside which is green. I think. Oh! Wow. Okay, no, it didn't work. Well, created some interesting weird effects, but okay, so I think my positioning's a bit off there. So I'm inside the green room and okay. So that didn't work. So let's just have a read up a little bit more about it here somewhere. So look at this example. This is a basic example, but this has got an outside, I think. So if we can get that working, then that's quite good. Let's have a look at the example basic. So they've got a sky as well, which is is added the sky texture too, or he or they, I don't know, they've added the sky texture, ground texture. I've got some lights in here as well. Let's just have a look at the outside if we can find it. So if we can look at the source code from the example, which is something that's very useful to do, of course. Yes, they've added material color, outside true, which is what I've done, so I'm not sure why it's not working. Maybe I just need to mess around with the RW sides. Okay. Ah, does that give it sides? Like, okay, let's have a look at this. So I'll comment this out for a second, and I want to see if does this then give it a side so that you, from the outside it has, I don't know, that's what I'm just assuming, I don't know. So that's right, it's before, no it doesn't. I'm just trying to figure out how to get the geometry so it has an outside. Let's just try adding outside to true. Save. That might work. And this is on a colour red. Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. No, that does not work. Ha! Some funny weird effects though. Okay, that's so strange. So if I walk through here, no. Okay, anyway, that doesn't work. That's a weird effect. Strange that I spawned into the floor now. Didn't think that was happening before. Get rid of that. Sides. Huh. Okay. What else can I do? I think in A-frame you can create. I'll change the position of the camera as well, maybe. Okay. Just looking at this example again. That's all the asset stuff. I could add textures, I suppose, if I wanted to. I'm not going to mess around too much with it. Let's just try and copy this, which is sort of, I guess, a cheating way of doing it, but I can just have a look at it. So, get rid of some of the door links because it doesn't need it. Get rid of the door link there. Let's just see what that does. So I've still got this, which is good. So there's a big intersecting cube in the middle of both of them, which is okay. So that has got a. How do you add the? How do I add it so that this? What do I just do? Because basically all I'm trying to do now is make it so that this room has an outside, like a outside geometry. This one, outside true, and then add sides before. Just didn't get that part of it. Just want to see if I can get that working, because then oh no, it's only outside though. How do you get it so it's both? So I can see that that works, obviously, but there's no inside. So that part I don't get. Anyway. Save that again. Gone back to a point that I don't want to be at. Okay, there probably. What? I've lost it. Where am I? No, I want red. Yeah, so try that. What? No, that's with the. Get rid of that. Let's keep it simple. I'll just. So yeah, I think I'll just leave it there because I'm just sort of. I could probably experiment for hours, but I've got 2 connected rooms. What about if we wanted to create a third? Maybe could try that, but it's just going to be basically repeating the same method again. It's pretty cool. I like to see a lot of potential in this sort of thing. Maybe add a light in there as well. Like that might be quite cool. If I just copy it through here, just because I can't bother to write it all out. Added 2 directional lights in there. Yeah, whatever for this positioning. Should see the effect straight away. Yeah, you can see there's a light in there now. Not that, probably not those positions. That should be right where you come into the game. Not the game, but the space. What? Okay. Why has everything gone black? Change that back again. There you go, okay. Strange. So, yeah, what could you do with this sort of thing? You could create like a maze game, a dungeon game, and you can add textures to these things as well. So like if I wanted to, I could add a texture. I think it shows it on the demo how you can do it. If they're using ground textures. Got some sky, well it's mostly the sky, so it looks like. Yeah, but otherwise I'm not going to go take some time to do that. But yeah, that's a pretty cool package. I'm really impressed with that actually. It's pretty easy, as you can tell. You just have to fit. It's like one of those things you have to fiddle with it. I suppose something that might be interesting to see if people could expand on it would be to have like procedurally generated rooms. I don't know exactly how you do that, but maybe with JavaScript you could do that somehow. Like I was messing around on a project a while ago in React, which was very far from complete, but where I was sort of procedurally generating boxes. Not sure if I covered that in the past, but it's something I did a while ago. But yeah, so that was just a quick look at the A-frame room component by Oh My God It's Raven. Pretty cool package. Check it out. And yeah, I don't know what else to say really. I could probably dive into this a lot more, but I think because I've got 2 connecting rooms, that's probably enough for now. But yeah, I'm just repeating myself now. Alright, thanks for watching. I've been Noir Nerd. That's been a bit of just a code experimentation with A-frame room component. Subscribe and like if you found this enjoyable, and see you another time.